fast airing. And many more people still on the phone. 100% exclusive to us. Total population of that well under 1,000 coins. And once again, in flag core, you can't get anywhere but right here.
So only here. So continue to call in there. We're going to move right into the last 20 years.
We just sold 20 more of these.
I know. They're always popular.
We sold 132 of them already.
We cannot keep them in stock.
Oh my goodness.
So these are your Indian head cents from 1890 to 1909 at $99.95. Read the reviews. These are a customer pick on hsn.com. If you want to own 19th century copper, this is the way to do it on 3 flexible payments of $33.32. And remember, one more thing, Mike, if you've already purchased a coin, guess what? You're getting $5 fill your cart. So now any coin after that, guess what? You're going to save. And you're also going to be able to take advantage of that 30-day money-back guarantee.
Okay, this has been amazingly popular on the day. 132 sold already. I had 500 of these, I think about 2 weeks ago, something like that. We sold them out. And it's been the first time that I've been able to air them since like 2015 or 2016, right in there. And I said, that was it. They were so difficult to get. Because of that airing, I was able to get 475 more. And the reason is that the coin I can't get is the 1894. That's the hard coin.
Okay.
A dealer watched me selling this, guy I know. He says, by the way, Mike, you know, I've got a bunch of the 1894s. And I go, how much? And he says, he tells me a price. He said, that's too much. He says, well, do you want them or don't you? And I said, okay.
He's got you over a barrel.
He's got me over a barrel because I can't find that coin anywhere else. This coin right here.
That's the beauty of being on TV.
That's 100% the beauty of being on TV. So what I was able to do is restock this. Now I haven't gotten any more calls to be able to do this, okay? So here's what we have. These are original Indian head cents. Starting in 1890, of course the Indian head cent started way before that, but from 1890 to 1909, the last 20 years of these Indian head cents. Now here's the deal. So each and every one of these coins, excuse me, I'm going to grab this coin right here. Each and every one of these coins is in their own individual airtight holder. Those are 59 cents. You can have 20 of those times 60 cents, so that's going to be 12 bucks. With the box, we have almost $25 in packaging. So I'll call it 20, 79 bucks. So with 20 coins, you're paying $4 a coin. You're paying $4 a coin for original Indian head cents, every one of them from 1890 to 1909. Now in the nationally advertised catalog, when I look at this, the 1909 by itself is $31.50 in very good, and in fine condition, which is what most of ours are, $45 for that coin. And people ask me, why is that coin so incredibly expensive? Because in 1909 is when they started making the Lincoln cent. And they spent most of their time and energy doing the Lincoln cent. And so the Indian head cent was given short shrift that year, and they did not make that many of them. It becomes one of the keys to the entire series. And so we've got those. And so you go through here, and I have this, like I said, this nationally advertised catalog, and I just want to show you this right here. Okay. That when we get to the Indian head cents, they list basically all the Indian head cents, but then you go, and as you see right here, 1893, they skip 1894 and go to, I'm not the only one that has trouble getting 1894. 1894, and so I did this coin by coin by coin, and I could not even find over $200, no 1894. So if this one's basically, you know, $45 right here in fine condition, there's $45 in fine condition, and they're missing the 1894, you're figuring this is $220, $230, $240, we're 99. Now you understand why it's a customer pick. Now you understand why it takes me 2 years to stock them. Now you understand all that stuff. Now here's the problem. Okay, you got about 5 minutes here. I got about 300 sets left. We've sold almost 200. Right. So I had 470 sets, which is great. But the problem is if I had 1,000 sets, I could probably sell every single solitary one of them. Because what they're doing is they're ticking off 2, 3, 4, 5. People are buying them for their grandchildren. So remember, these are not just 20 different Indians or 20 Indians. People do that. It is specifically 1890, 91, 92, 93, 94. And like I said, counting in the packaging here, we're about $4 a coin. Okay? But the notice the lowest price of any coin in there, the 1908 and 1907 are the two easiest coins. How much?
$8.25.
$8.25. So their price is double, right? Is double for what we have, because we're basically.
And that's why we're already below 300.
That's right, and it's going very, 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 very fast. We're about to, like I said, cross over the halfway point. About 296 left. I have hundreds of people on the phone. So this is one of those sets. If you've always been kind of a well, I don't want to use the word marginal, but a casual coin collector. But you really wanted some real coins. This is the set, I think, that can put you over the top.
Just to clarify, Mike, we sell all real coins here.
Yeah, I understand that. But what we're talking about in terms of, you know, like if you're collecting change, if you've gone abroad or something like that, and you want to start with a real collectible American coin, every one of which is over 100 years old, every one of which is encapsulated in our own individual airtight holders, every one of which represents a specific year in American history, from 1890 to 1909, at basically, counting in the packaging, $4 a coin. This is going to be the set for you. This is where you want to be. And we're at the point now where we've sold over 200. I've only got about 260 left. So we're about halfway point, and we're quickly getting to the point that you can see right here where I'm going to have more people on the phone than I have got coins left. So this is just absolutely one of those. And once again, I looked at this and I took the lowest possible price I could find in the catalog. Coin by coin, $202.25. No 1894. Remember, that's the key coin.
We have the
1894, of course. I'm going to give you, if I'm going to give you the last 20 years, I'm not skipping any years. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and give them all to you. I think that's a crucial important.
A connection, to clarify.
Right.
So because Mike has been in the industry for more than 2 decades, there are connections that are made that Mike is able to secure this quantity, and it's taken us a couple years to even be able to get them back in stock, to be able to have this configuration, to be able to have this price, and then to be able to get that 1984, or no, wait, what, Mike? Yeah, 1894 coming included in here on the 3 flexible payments of $13.32. These are going quick.
Well, and for you, it's easier to say 1984. You're just assuming 1984. That's an old thing, you know. That's.
I'm just dyslexic.
No, but it's 1894. How often do you see? Let's face it. If you see any one of these coins, let's say, let me just pick a coin. Let me just pick. I'll pick this coin for no particular reason. And let's say this was laying, and you go to a garage sale, and this was laying there and they had $5 on it. You know for a fact you'd pick it up and run up there and check out at the garage sale and say, look, I got this Indian head cent for $5. You know that that's exactly what would happen. And so when you get all of these that have been individually hand selected, been individually put into their own individual airtight holders that you see right here, now you understand the value that we've collated all of these coins for you at a tremendous value, including, like I said, the 1894, they have it no place in here.
Yeah,
they don't
it's not even in your catalog.
It's not even in the catalog. I just have this when I'm doing my coin by coin comparison. It's not available.
Yeah, Mike, don't you find it interesting, the notoriety of this coin, the Indian head cents? Like, even my grandmother is like, you know, we all know the Indian head cent. Like, if you have it in your change or someone had it, we know to hold on to it.
It's so iconic, I think, is the reason. And the reason is you can look at this. You can take this coin anywhere you want in the world, and you show this to somebody, okay? And you can show it to them, and they'll look at it and go, USA, United States. They know that it's, and the simplistic nature of this. So look at this. It is the Indian head motif, United States of America, and the date. Flip it over, 1 cent, and the wreath. That's it. It's absolute simplicity at its very, very, very best. And these are 100% original. This is 1891. They are not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form, folks. In any way, shape, or form. And I know we have 170 left. I know, and we'll maybe give you another 30 seconds.
That's not counting everybody in the ordering process either.
If we can show them how many have been sold, I think that's probably as an important a number as we have here. Well over 300 spoken for on the day, as you can see. So we have 316 sold. We're down to 149. Wow, that was 159 and 149 in like 1 second that you can see. We do have more people on the phone than we have quantity left. However, they could be ordering any one of our great coins until we get to complete and total sellout on this. We'll let it remain available.
We want you to shop here with confidence at HSN. We want it to be fun, easy, secure. So whether it's on hsn.com, whether it's on your mobile app, you can secure your order. We'll send it directly to your front door. So continue to call in. It is a customer pick. So your fellow shoppers have really loved this set as well. So final call out here. If you want it, now is the time to act. 422-263.